Hello, this is Afful Banson and welcome to the Young Achievers Network. I hope you are enjoying our podcasts, and once again I want to encourage you to like this video so that the YouTube algorithm will recommend it to more people. I want to encourage you to comment on this video how it's helping you and how it's benefiting you. Share with your friends, subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell so that when we upload new motivational content, you will be the first to get notified. We want to give a shout out to our sponsors, Classic Piano Academy. If you have a child that is 4 years or above and you want them to have piano lessons, they are the ideal place to go to. You can contact them on 0244 944 994. We've looked at the way of the dabbler, the way of the stressor, and the way of the master. And I hope that you will pursue the way of the master. Today we are looking at how to do hard things. This is going to be a fun topic. How to do hard things. The things that will enable us succeed are not always easy. They are hard. If you want to excel in this life, you must be prepared to do hard things. And so we are having this discussion so that you can be guided into doing the things that are hard without giving up, so that you can have the successes that you want. The Merriam-Webster Dictionary defines hard as something that is not easily penetrated, something that does not yield to pressure. In reference to currency, hard currency is any currency that is readily acceptable in international trade. Hard simply means anything that is high and unlikely to change. In other words, you will have to change for it. It will not change for you. And so I believe that there are things that we need to do this year that are hard, but they will enable us succeed. The things that will drive you and cause you to succeed are not easy. They are always hard. Every day, I am recording and editing 3 podcasts. So by 2nd May, I would have completed the podcasts I need to do for the whole year. Then I can start researching and building up for 2023. And that is hard. It is not easy. So every day I have to record and edit 3 podcasts and also prep and outline 3 podcasts to be recorded and edited the next day. And that's how I've been doing it. And it's hard. It's not easy. Yesterday, I didn't feel like recording, but I still did it anyway. Because my mantra for the year is, do the things that are hard. And if you can do the things that are hard, you will succeed. Now, what are the traits of something that is hard? 1, it is not easy to penetrate. If the thing is hard, it is not easy to penetrate. It requires a lot of effort just to make the penetration. So it is not something to break into. It is not something that is trivial, easy, on a walkover or a pushover. Number 2, anything that is hard will never change for you. If it's hard, it will never change for you. If it's easy, it will. If it's easy, it's malleable. But if it's hard, it's like an igneous rock. It is hard. It will not. It is adamant. It won't change for you. You will have to change in order to master or conquer it. So you see, that is hard. Thirdly, if it's hard, then it is above you. Therefore, you have to stretch yourself in order to attain it. Anything that is hard is above you, is beyond you. It is outside your comfort zone. And so you have to stretch yourself in order to attain it. So this year, if you are going to do hard things, you must become comfortable doing uncomfortable things. You must become comfortable in the midst of discomfort. Discomfort must become your new comfort. That's right. I'm going to say it again. Discomfort must become your new comfort. Number 4, it demands a long period of commitment. If you are going to do something that is meaningful and we say this thing is hard, it means you need a long period of commitment. Many years ago, people who were learning trades or apprentices used to study for 7 years. And then they would work by themselves for 13 years. So it was after 20 years that they would go back to their master, show them what they have done, and then they could be regarded as a master by the man who trained them. Today we have people learning something for 3 years and they are called masters. And if you look at the mess they produce for people to patronize, it takes years to become brilliant. It took over 40 years for Apple computers to get to where they are. It took over 40 years for Microsoft to get to where they are. You are not going to do it in 2 years. It's going to take a long period of time. If you want to build a business entity and you want it to be an internationally recognized business, it's going to take long periods of commitment, years and years of commitment. It's going to be hard. Number 5, anything that is hard falls outside your comfort zone. I've said it before. So be ready to step outside your comfort zone. Be like Peter and be willing to step out of the boat onto the unstable waters. And you'll be surprised that if you have faith and focus, you will walk on the things others are sinking in. Now, everything in life has 2 parts: the easy part and the hard part. The easy part can be done just by anybody. Anyone can do the easy part. But the hard part can be done by only a few. The easy part has no recognition with it. It has no success. It has no global recognition or attainment with it. The hard part has success, greatness, and global recognition coming with it. Let's say you are learning to write the letters of the alphabet. That's the easy part. Who has received the reward for writing the alphabet? But then you write a novel, a 600-page novel, like J.K. Rowling did with Harry Potter, like the author of Lord of the Rings and the Game of Thrones. Now that is an international achievement, and that is hard because it takes weeks, months, years to write such first-class, world-class pieces of work. So you can learn to write the alphabet, which anybody can do, but to produce a novel, a work of art, takes years, and that's hard. You could just kick a football. Anyone can kick a football in any direction. But to control the ball and to kick the ball in a way where you can determine when the ball should bend, that's hard. And that takes years and years of practice. And this is what the Cristiano Ronaldos and the Lionel Messis and the Iniestas and the David Beckhams and the Pelés and the Maradonas have done over the years. They have done the hard things over and over and over. They moved past the easy thing and did the hard thing every single day. That is why their names are etched in history. That is why we cannot forget them. That's why we cannot forget the Michael Jordans and the Kobe Bryants. That's why we cannot forget the Linford Christies. We cannot forget the Usain Bolts. We cannot forget the Carl Lewis. That's why we cannot forget the Michael Tysons. We cannot forget the Lennox Lewis. Because these people did the hard things and their names are etched in history. That's why we can't forget Don Moen. That's why we can't forget Michael Jackson. Although I disagree with some of the things he did, I can tell you he was a hard worker. He was a hard worker. He paid the price for success. And if you want to rise to the top in anything you are doing, pay the price. The law of focus says that anything you give undivided attention to will reveal its secrets to you. And so, as you focus on what you are doing, as you commit yourself to what you are doing, as you work hard over and over and over every single day, what you are doing is going to reveal its secrets to you. You'll start finding ways to do it. So how do you attempt and succeed in things that are hard? Number 1, count the cost before you begin. Know the price you must pay before you start. Jesus Christ said, if anyone lays his hand on a plow and looks back, he is not fit for the kingdom. In other words, if you try anything, if you start anything, and then you turn your back to look at what you are going to lose because of what you started, you don't deserve success. Number 2, know that you will be doing it for quite a long time. And long time means 3, 4, 5, 10, 15, 20 years before you hit global standards. That's right. You are going to be doing it for a long time, baby. 3, determine never to quit no matter how hard it gets. So because what you are doing is hard, make sure that you do something you love. Find an area that you love and then go into it and do the hard things in that area so that you can excel. Don't do the things that you hate. Don't spend your life doing the hard things in an area that you hate. It is Brian Tracy who said, one of the greatest signs of failure is to climb the ladder of success only to realize that it is leaning against the wrong wall. Why waste your time doing something that you don't love? Find something that you love and commit yourself to it. Number 4, break the process down into small portions. So once you've decided that this is the area you're going into, break the process down into small portions and tackle each portion. A portion may take you a day, another portion may take you 20 minutes, another portion may take you a week or a month or perhaps a year. But break it down into small portions and tackle every portion, one at a time. Don't try and do everything at once. 5, commit yourself to study and practice every day. That is how you achieve mastery and perfection. Study and practice every day. Study and practice. Study and practice. Study and practice. And as you do this, you become better and better and better. Number 6, learn from those who are doing that hard thing that you want to do. Whatever it is that you want to go into, whatever area, whatever endeavor, whatever business venture you want to go into, learn from people who are doing it already and let them inspire you, let them encourage you. Number 7, stretch yourself whenever it's necessary. When you are doing the hard thing, one of the benefits of the hard thing is that it's going to bring growth. And so when it's time to stretch yourself so you can grow. And finally, be patient and you will succeed in the end. Now, the benefits of doing the hard things: number 1, you will grow and become a better human being. Number 2, you will attain heights of success that you thought were impossible. 3, you will be recognized not only in your country, not only in your industry, but on the continent you are on and across the world, if you will do the hard things. And number 4, your name will be etched in history. Who doesn't want that? Ladies and gentlemen, I hope that I've put you on a path to doing something that is hard. This podcast has gone a little bit beyond our normal time, but doing hard things is going to make you successful. And this year, join me as we have that mantra, as we sing that song. We're gonna do the things that are hard. Give me the hard things. Let me do the things that are hard. This has been Afful Banson. If this podcast has helped you, share it with all your friends, like it, comment on it, and I'll see you again tomorrow. Sayonara.